I'm super excited for this video.
Me too.
Hey everybody, we're back. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon, that's Coco. Click that subscribe button, please. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Y'all, I am so excited about this video. I have been wanting to do this for a while now, and we're finally getting to it. So, I watched this woman. Her name is ILIA, A-L-E-J-A-Y, and she did a video on how to stop or reduce the creasing of your makeup and concealer under your eyes. So I went out and got the products that she used, and I am finally ready to do this video, and I'm excited to see if it works as well for her as it does for me. No, if it works as well for me as it did for her. The difference is I'm going to do this side of my face the way I would normally do it, and I'm going to do this side of my face the way she says to do it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all know generally I use 2 different primers, so that's what I'm going to put on this side of the face. I use the Professional for around my nose, and I use the Smashbox Photo Finish for the rest of my face. So I'm just going to apply that where my pores are really big, and then I kind of tap it on in there. I don't want to get any on that side. She did not use primer on her face, so I don't know about that one. And then I'm going to use the Photo Finish on this side of my face. Okay, so I did go out and I bought this from ILIA. It is the True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. This was $50. This was what she used in the video, and I think the one she had was significantly smaller, so it must have been a travel size, but I had to get this one, and this is $52. She only used this under her eyes, but after doing some research, this is actually a primer, so I'm gonna just try it on my whole face, and if I like it, then great. I'm only using one product versus using 2 separate primers. But it said to shake it up really well. It comes in a little dropper thing. Just gonna put some, and with this it actually, she didn't say to wait, but when I read like the how-to, it said to wait 1 minute after using, and it becomes kind of tacky, or I don't know, kind of like it goes from a serum to being something different, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna make sure we apply it here for sure, because that was the whole point of her video. I'm gonna just tap that in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I am so excited. I really hope mine's comes out as well as hers did. Although she did use the NARS concealer, the one that's in a pot for one side and a cream concealer for the other side. I don't have any pot type of concealers, so that's why I figured instead of doing exactly like her video, let's do a spin-off and do kind of what I would normally do versus what her recommendations are. So she also recommended that you get the Milk Hydro Grip Eye Primer, and this was $32, I think? No, $24 for this, and it's an eye primer, but instead of using it on her lid, she used it under here, so that's what we're gonna do. And it has a little doe foot applicator. We're gonna tap it there and see how this goes. Then
Mom, I get a new these for the while.
Oh, those are mine.
Well, I get a new them.
Oh, okay. So I've tapped it in. I feel like there wasn't much product, so let's just do a little more and even it out. I'm gonna use this NARS Soft Matte because I really love this, and this is a foundation that I would generally use regularly. Now, what she said with your foundation is try not to put your foundation under your eyes because you're just putting another product there. I avoid that area anyway, so I'm still just gonna keep with my normal thing. But that was her recommendation, so I'm just letting y'all know that's what she says you should do. That's what I already do. I'm just gonna do all over like I would normally do because what I normally do and what she recommended is the same thing. I feel like I'm being redundant here. And I tend to avoid my eyelids when it comes to foundation just because, again, you're putting another product on top of another product that's unnecessary. Unless I'm not doing any foundation or any eyeshadow and I'm just putting a little bronzer up there to give me some color, then I'll go over my lid, but otherwise I tend to stay away from that area anyway. Then she said with the concealer, generally I kind of do the same thing that she had recommended. I put a little in here and a little here. So I'm gonna do both sides the same, but the technique for blending it, hers was different than mine. So we're gonna try hers. She had a completely different sponge. I'm generally not gonna go grab multiple sponges, so I'm gonna do my normal thing with this sponge. Okay, so she said when she does hers, she blends it up. Like press and blend, press and blend. So that's what I'm going to do. which is not normally what I do. If I'm being honest, I'm not loving, I'm not loving this. I'm feeling like it looks a little creasy. Like, even more creasy than my normal look. Don't make me be disappointed. I've been so excited to do this video. So, I'm pushing it upwards, like she recommended. Okay, and then generally what I normally do is just kind of my normal, you know, like, you know, pat it all in and do my thing. If I'm being honest, let me look in the mirror. I feel like they both look pretty bad. Okay, not loving it. Just being honest, I feel like it pretty much looks the same as it would normally look. So I'm gonna go in with my setting powder like I would normally do. I take a brush, I go in here and I just do this. This is what I do. And I kind of set this area here, and then I just use a bigger fluffy brush and swoop it away, any excess. Yeah, so then swoop it away. That's my normal thing, okay? What she says to do is take your sponge, put it into the powder, tap off any excess on the back of your hand. Before that, go in with this side that you already used and blend it out so you're not setting your creases, okay? And then go in and do this. God, I hope this looks good, y'all. Okay, there is a massive difference there. Not gonna lie. There's a major difference. Okay, definitely see a major difference now. At first I was not trusting the process. Okay, then what you do is you go in with a finishing powder. She had the Fit Me finishing powder. I picked up this Rihanna finishing powder because her blurring products are out of this world, like top tier blurring products. This one was, let me see, $34 for this, and I got it in the shade Banana. Packaging is freaking gorgeous. Has a sticky thing on it. She goes in with the finishing powder. She does this on the back of her hand, and then does the same thing she did with the setting powder. Setting powder is a little light for me. Maybe I should have gotten something other than Banana, so let's try to blend this out. She didn't blend hers out, but obviously, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, at first I'm not gonna lie, I was becoming very disappointed and I was not trusting the process. I felt like they both pretty much looked the same. Clearly there's a big difference. So generally I will go in with the setting powder all over wherever I didn't already put a powder to soak in the oils or whatever. I did not do this time, but I'm not completely done with my face, obviously. This is what we have so far. Clearly you can tell this does look a lot smoother. I can still see the wrinkles. It doesn't look as good as hers did, but she's probably been doing it for quite a while where I have not. This, you can see these deep wrinkles that you wouldn't even normally see if I didn't have makeup on. You can definitely see in here. So obviously there's a clear difference on which side of the face looks better. Am I going to continue to do this process? Probably so, because there's a massive freaking difference. As far as this primer goes, $52 was I was kind of like, oh shit, wasn't expecting that price point, especially because her bottle was so small. This is a huge bottle compared to hers. Will I use this as a go-to primer from now on? I think I might. Let me look at my nose, my pores. You know what's also I'm loving right now is these pores look significantly smaller than these because of the finishing powder. So I'm not gonna say I'm not going to use these anymore as my combo that I love, but I don't know if it's gonna be a holy grail, but there's a very strong chance that this primer is going to replace my other primers. Let's go ahead and finish this look off. Okay. Now this is my iMethod beauty thing that honestly I've really been liking, and I'm surprised because I did not think that I would like this. I did pick up this cream blush from Huda Beauty. I was looking for some more rare beauty blushes. They didn't have any that I really loved. They have a highlighter I've been wanting, but it's always sold out. I came across this and I'm like, okay, so this is $25. It's in the shade Coral Cutie. She is cute. You know what, let's do a little bronzer first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Okay, we use that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Y'all know that is one of my favorite holy grails. Now let's jump into this. This I do feel, I was in the car swatching it, I definitely feel like you have to set this because it's not gonna set itself, okay? I don't wanna put it on there. I feel like when you do this, you could be rubbing away some of your makeup, so let's go with the finger. Let's go with the finger. And then just tappy tap. We'll do a tappy tap thing. Oh, she's just a gorgeous flush of color. Looking at my under eyes, I mean, there's still wrinkles there. There's still creases, you know, but it's not like that. It's not as bad as that one. I got this one because I figured Coco would like it because y'all know how she likes those cream and liquid type of products. So I thought, okay, I wanted to get some kind of blush for her, but Rare Beauty didn't really have any good selections. Yeah, I do feel like if you don't set this, it is going to melt off of your face for sure. Yeah, okay, so what I'm realizing here is these lines, although you can see them, I feel like these are more pronounced. The area seems a little darker than this side, and these lines come out farther, where these lines kind of stop significantly sooner than these. This stops about here, where these ones go all the way to here. So I do see a difference there. Is it a magic, you know, whoa, this is a magic thing that's gonna, you know, change your life forever? No. Does it make a big difference? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go film my hand dash video, do my eyeshadow. I'll come back and show you the overall look when it's done. Okay, this is the overall look. I used the hand dash palette, this palette here. It was rough, not even gonna lie, it didn't go well. I think I have my own issues. Anyway, so creases. My thoughts still remain the same. I feel like you can obviously see the creases. I feel like when I'm not wearing makeup, the creases are not as noticeable as when I am wearing makeup. But I still think that these creases look deeper and they go out more, where these ones stop about here and they don't look as deep or wide. So I do think there's a difference. This is definitely a technique that I'm going to try to play around with a little bit more. Hopefully I can perfect it to as well as she did, because hers was amazing, but I think also it has to do with the fact that one side she used a potted concealer and the other side she used a liquid, and that will make a huge difference also. So mine doesn't look as good as hers, but we also used completely different products on one side of our face. I feel like this is something that I will continue to do. Hopefully, you know, I get it to looking chef's kiss amazing, hopefully. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I think I'm slightly disappointed because I was expecting some miracle and I didn't get that miracle. But I'm not mad at that because I have to live in reality, and the reality is I have wrinkles. I am almost 40 years old, and that is just the fact of life. Did y'all know that I was almost 40? Do I look almost 40? Please say I look young, please. Anyway, we're gonna keep trying it out, and you know, over time, the more I do it, you know, I'll let y'all know. I'll keep you updated in future videos on how I'm liking this. But so far, I mean, I'm liking the products. I will link them. I did use this as an eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna play around with this a little more and see whether or not I really like it. But for sure, I would recommend the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Banana Powder. I would recommend that. Anyway, let's stop rambling. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the... Okay, bye.
I'm witty.
Okay, good.
I can do 2 of them. Mama, this is like cotton candy. Too.
It's like cotton candy?
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
You smell it?
Yeah, I really like cotton candy. Oh, man. I got my thing.
You lost it?
Yeah. I don't see.
Oh shit. Almost spilled the whole fucking thing.
I'm using all the stuff.
Why?
Because I wanted to. You didn't buy me all stuff.
I buy you stuff all the time. What do you mean?
Buy me that. Now.
Buy you stuff now?
Yeah, makeup. Yeah, the makeup.
Hold on, okay.
Mama, you buy me the one. And this, you buy me the one too. And you buy me the one too. And you buy me the one too. You buy me the one too. So good, okay? Done with the palette. That's okay.
That's okay. And then these.
That's okay.
That's okay.